Okay, let's jump right into this. We're doing a deep dive today into some really interesting source material about how collective memory works.
Right, how it's created, sometimes maybe how it gets erased or overwritten.
Exactly. That tension between, the messy truth you find in primary sources, actual documents, and these slick, popular stories that spread so easily, especially online.
And our sources give us this perfect scenario to explore that. It's the story of Elias. He's the curator, the keeper of the Oak Haven Historical Archive.
Right, Elias? He's living in this world of paper and ink, the material calls it.
Yeah, paper and ink. And then there's his granddaughter, Maya. She's all about light and code, totally immersed in the digital world, the global Whispernet.
The WhisperNet, like where stories just catch fire instantly.
Pretty much. Trends become facts almost overnight, based on, well, consensus more than evidence sometimes.
So you've got Elias holding the actual Oak Haven town charter. And it tells a complicated story, doesn't it?
Very. It's described as a complex story of a difficult compromise. Real people, flawed but pragmatic founders.
Not exactly a simple heroic tale.
Not at all.
Yeah.
But then this other story starts bubbling up online. The Founder's Pledge.
Ah, the pledge. And this one is simple.
Yeah. Simple, heroic, beautiful, easy to share, easy to like.
But wait, Elias still had the charter, right? The physical proof. Why didn't that just shut the news story down?
That's the fascinating part. The speed and reach of the digital story just seemed to, well, bypass the need for proof.
How did it gain so much authority then, just by being popular?
It was these digital reinforcement loops. Constant repetition over and over again.
Okay, repetition builds familiarity.
Exactly. And that familiarity leads straight into this key psychological thing, cognitive fluency.
Cognitive fluency, meaning
Wow.
it feels easy, so it feels true.
Precisely. The news story was just so easy to process, so smooth, right? People mistook that ease, that fluency, for actual truth.
And Elias showing up with his dusty old books and complex facts.
Yeah, his version suddenly felt difficult and disruptive. It wasn't that they thought he was wrong, necessarily. It's just inconvenient. It clashed with the nice, easy story they preferred.
Wow. So truth loses out to convenience.
In this case, yeah. And then it shifted again, didn't it?
Right. The sources say it went from being just a story about the past to being about identity now.
Mm-hmm. It became part of how people saw themselves, saw their town.
So questioning the founder's pledge.
Became questioning Oak Haven itself. Questioning your neighbors, your own belonging.
And Elias. What happened to him in all this?
He became the outsider. The inconvenient old guy trying to, quote, tear down a beautiful thing. He wasn't just correcting a fact anymore. He was attacking their identity.
That's a tough battle to win,
Yeah.
especially against online momentum.
Impossible, it seems. It led to this climax at the town council meeting.
Yeah. The council just swept up in this tidal wave of online sentiment.
Yep, they voted
Yeah.
unanimously. Adopted the fake story, the Founder's Pledge, as the town's official history.
And they planned a monument to the fictional founder. Seriously.
Seriously. The truth just got outvoted by the feeling.
And then the final nail in the coffin for Elias's archive.
Oh, that was, final blow. They didn't destroy the records, nothing that dramatic.
No book burning.
No. Much more modern, more subtle. They motioned to digitize and securely archive Elias's entire collection.
Securely archive.
Meaning lock it away. Preserve it for specialists, they said. Basically, make it inaccessible.
While freeing up the library space for what was it?
A community engagement center based on the new feel-good history, presumably.
Well, Elias is standing there, maybe holding up the real charter, pleading.
And he looks over at Maya, his granddaughter, hoping for something.
An ally.
But she's just looking down at her screen, her face lit by the device. Silent.
The digital world wins.
It did. He just had to watch them celebrate their new, beautiful, hollow history.
It's tragic because they lost their actual memory, didn't they? And the worst part is they don't even know it's gone.
Exactly. And that brings us to the final thought for you listening. Years later, Maya, she's a historian now, ironically.
Oh.
Yeah. And she's standing by that bronze statue of the fictional founder. She feels how thin the story is. But finding the real records, Elias's archive,
It's buried.
buried under a, quote, mountain of familiar, comfortable lies. The path back is just gone.
So the question really becomes, how does a generation even realize its history might be hollow, especially when the lie feels so good?
Makes you think, doesn't it? When was the last time you encountered a story, maybe online, that felt so simple, so right, that maybe, just maybe, you didn't dig deeper for the source? Something to consider.